Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news. Who is Dahlia Harris really? A smiling face on morning TV, a playwright stirring controversy in Kingston theaters, a cultural leader who once controlled Jamaica's national celebrations, and a woman whose name carries both admiration and whispers. Today we go deep into her rise, reign, and revelations. This is the exposé on Dahlia Harris, the actress, broadcaster, producer, and cultural icon who proves that in Jamaica, wearing many hats comes with both glory and pressure. Born in Spanish town St. Catherine, Dahlia grew up in a big family, 6 children in total. Unlike many who stumble into the spotlight, Dahlia's fire for media and culture burned early. At just 18 years old, she shocked Jamaica by winning the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen competition in 1990. That crown wasn't just about beauty. It symbolized cultural pride, intellect, and leadership. And Dahlia used it as her first ticket into national recognition. Her career began in broadcasting, but Dahlia wasn't just another face reading the news. For over 20 years, she became a staple on TVJ, especially in sports. And here's the twist. Dahlia often read the sports news barefoot. Yes, Jamaica's top sportscaster live on air shoeless. It was quirky, relatable, and made viewers feel like she was one of us. Later, she transitioned into entertainment as co-host of TVJ's Smile Jamaica and co-anchor on Radio Jamaica's 2 Live crew. Dahlia perfected the balance between charm and authority. But behind the smile was a woman who critics say was sometimes too outspoken, too willing to challenge colleagues and systems. For Dahlia, silence was never an option. When most broadcasters clocked out after the cameras stopped rolling, Dahlia kept working. Her real passion, theatre. Through DMH Productions, she produced bold stage plays and TV dramas. Her biggest venture, Ring Games. She not only wrote, but also directed and starred in. The show exposed love, lies, and deception in ways that resonated with Jamaican audiences. But it also sparked debate. Some critics accused Dahlia of being too daring, too willing to pull private issues into the public arena. And in 2025, she returned with a brand new family drama, Bloodlies, at Kingston's Lick Theatre, a play about betrayal, family secrets, and sacrifice. Some say it mirrors Dahlia's own fearless approach, telling truths that others are too afraid to put on stage. But Dahlia wasn't just shaping stories on stage. She was shaping Jamaica itself. She once served as Principal Director of Culture at the Ministry of Youth and Culture, overseeing Emancipation Day, independence celebrations, and even Reggae Month. That role gave her tremendous influence, but also tremendous criticism. Being the face behind national culture meant dealing with politics, budgets, and expectations. Dahlia's leadership left a mark, but not without whispers about clashes and the heavy demands of holding cultural power. She even co-franchised Miss Jamaica World, further embedding herself in the machinery of Jamaican representation and beauty standards. Supporters hail her as cultural queen, while critics question whether she sometimes spread herself too thin, chasing too many crowns at once. Dahlia's talent has not gone unnoticed. She's been inducted into the Caribbean Hall of Fame, received awards for personal branding excellence, and was honored as a distinguished woman by Flair magazine. But beyond the accolades, Dahlia cultivated a very human image. She's a motivational speaker, a woman who isn't afraid to speak bluntly, and even a kitchen queen, winning the Great Celebrity Cook-Off with her unforgettable sweet potato pudding. Still, this versatility has split opinions. Some see her as a role model who proves women can do it all. Others whisper that she tries to do too much. But that being a broadcaster, actress, playwright, producer, policymaker, and motivator all at once dilutes the legacy she could have had if she focused on one path. So who is Dahlia Harris? A barefoot sportscaster turned cultural heavyweight, a festival queen turned theater visionary, a broadcaster, playwright, director, and policy shaper whose every move attracts both applause and criticism. Some say she's a Jill of all trades, master of none. Others argue she's a rare Jamaican woman who mastered them all. What's undeniable is this: Dahlia Harris has left her fingerprint on every corner of Jamaican culture, and she's still writing her story. And maybe that's the biggest exposé of all. Dahlia Harris doesn't fit in anyone's box. She creates her own. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.